had a funeral on that song yesterday. They marched in, they did a, amen. As soon as I get home, amen. Proverbs 3. Proverbs chapter 3. Amen. Proverbs chapter 3. Verse 9 and 10. Amen. 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 So honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thy increase. So shall thy barn be filled with things, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. Amen. 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 Well. Thank you again. Thank you again. Amen. Amen. I think this is my fourth week in Proverbs 3. Amen. I bless God for His Spirit. Amen. I want to talk about wisdom that works.
All right.
Amen. Wisdom that works. Amen. I guess I watch a lot of stuff, but I listen very well.
Amen.
At things, and then I see the action of people when it comes to spiritual stuff.
All right.
I believe that every Christian, I think that every believer, every Christian ought to respond right.
Now you know you're right.
When it comes to stuff, situations. Amen. There's some people that gonna make you mad. There's some people gonna hurt your feelings.
Amen.
There's some people gonna hit you wrong.
Amen.
There's people gonna look at you wrong. There's some people that not gonna like you.
Now you know you're right.
Amen. But I noticed that there's so many Christian people. They respond like the world.
Didn't have the truth.
They respond because of how that people on the outside respond.
Amen.
And we got this mentality now that I'm not going to let nobody disrespect me, hurt me, move me wrong. I got to say something because it's in me. I got to let that thing out.
Isn't that the truth?
Amen. But I keep thinking that the Bible says that we ought to confess our faults one to another.
Amen.
And in confessing, I have to find somebody that I can trust. Amen. That I can relieve that pressure that's on me.
Amen.
That thing that want to make me act up and not act like God.
Amen.
I have to tell somebody that's going to take it. You know how it used to be if a person got bit by a snake or got bit by a wasp or something of that nature, that somebody else that was there would suck it out of them and spit it out. They would suck it out and spit it out. Amen. Y'all probably don't know nothing about that old stuff. Amen. Amen. Yeah. They could put kerosene on your arm and it would suck the pain out of your arm, or put tobacco You put tobacco in the mouth, chew it up, and let it get wet, and put it on your arm. Amen. I know y'all know about it.
Yes, sir.
Amen. Then from Pocahontas somewhere, so he probably knows something. But you know, when you can get somebody that's stronger than you,
All right.
amen, to take that you can't handle,
Come on now.
amen, and pull it out of you to where you won't die.
Come on now.
Because basically what we do when we don't respond right, we die.
Amen.
Amen. Because there are so many things that we could say or we could do that are going to make us look good with people. But it won't make us look good with God.
Amen.
And so we try to impress people with what we do instead of who we know.
Amen.
That's it again. Amen. We impress people by what we do instead of who we know, because I don't want nobody to get over on me. So I was thinking that there's not a lot of wise Christians. We got a lot of people that come to church.
Amen. Yeah.
Amen. We have people that actually dive in it. I'm only doing it because everybody else is doing it.
Amen.
You know, they were talking in the barbershop yesterday. And the subject came up. Do you ask 5 people to give a high five, or do you touch somebody and tell them? I said, no, I don't do that. That's wasting time to me. And it's a wild waste of time, because biblically, I don't need 5 people to prove God. If I'm going to really do what I'm going to do, I don't need nobody to turn around. I don't need to touch 5 people. I don't need to give high five. I need to respond on what the Word of God says. And so when I'm in church and somebody says, touch your neighbor and tell them, I don't ever move. Because I'm not moved by touching my neighbor. My neighbor might not know the God that I know. And sometimes we're touching people, or we're witnessing to people that don't want to hear. Amen. Last Sunday, and I'm going where I'm going, but last Sunday, Pastor London got shot over there on Hill Street or Hill Avenue. He got shot by going, and somebody on Facebook or wherever they said, where's that Jesus y'all keep praying to? Where's that God y'all keep talking about? I saw five or six comments on words God, and a lot of people try to respond to that foolishness.
Isn't that the truth?
I understand that the will of God has to take place. Now, we don't like it sometimes.
Isn't that the truth?
We don't like how God do what he do to us, but it's the will of God, because the Bible says, I know the plan that I have for you. That's what the word of God says. Now, sometimes my steps, I don't know what my steps are, but because he knows my steps, I don't know what tomorrow, I don't know what the next second might bring for me. So when tragedy comes, I don't never respond in an awkward way. I respond that God will get the glory out of the tragedy. And so we as Christians, and somebody keep asking why he keep talking about wisdom at work. There's a lot of folk is not educated about God.
Amen.
Saying there's a whole lot of folks that's not wise about God. There's a whole lot of folk coming to church just to say, I went to church Sunday morning. There's no glory in you just showing up.
Amen.
God has to get the glory out of you. Amen. Now, somebody asked, well, how do I know when glory show up? Well, if you're wise enough, the Bible says that when glory shows up, it shows up in somebody. It's not just parading around the atmosphere. God's glory got to be in you. It's got to be on you. Somebody got to see the glory of God. You should have baptized already. You remember when Moses come off the mountain, the Bible said his glory my glory was on. It was. Amen. And so we mess up because we're looking for stuff that's really not there. We're trying to make up stuff. And there are so many people saying, well, what do you think about? So let's go to the scripture. Stop thinking about what you're thinking. Let's see what the scripture says about what God is saying. Amen. And so I kept looking. And the Bible says that through the foolishness of God, men are saved. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. It's real foolish that I will come to church. I will sit in church an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll give God some worship, give God some praise, give God some tithing, give God some offering, and then go home expecting something from God. It's foolish. But the Bible says it's foolish to those that don't believe. Amen. But what the church has done is because you don't look at the wisdom you have that's working for you. You start siding with the world because it's taking too long. Amen. It's taking too long for my harvest to come. I've been in this place too long. I've been wishing too long. I've been hoping too long. I've been claiming stuff too long. And it seemed like I take 1 step forward, 2 steps back. It seemed like it's too long. It's foolish for me to keep praying day after day after day. It's foolish for me to keep giving day after day after day. It's foolish for me to keep calling on a God that I feel like I can't see every day. It's foolish for me to stay loyal to a person that I can't see. It's real foolish. It's real foolish. But in that foolishness, God has allowed grace to cover my life. God, through that foolishness, God has allowed stuff to come that I wasn't looking for. Amen. Through that foolishness, God allowed people to love me that really didn't want to love me. Amen. But God allowed people to give to me that really didn't want to give to me. People have come and acknowledge what the Word of God said through that foolishness. And all God said is, all I want you to do is be wise where you are. And so I searched the scripture, I keep searching the scripture. And in that scripture that I search, I got to find out that I can't be double-minded when it comes to God. Now, I thought last night, I said, there are so many double-minded folk. Amen. You talking about bipolar. Oh my God. They shout, woo, holler. And when stuff approach you wrong, it seems like that spirit, that glory, that anointing leads you. You know how folks used to say, I'm going to lay my religion down and go, see, we bring so much stuff. We have a spirit. And I'm going to tell you what that does, and I thought about this last night. What that does, it kills your influence with those God has assigned. Amen. See, people got a standard that they're looking for you anyway. I don't worry about nothing about that. I don't care nothing about people looking at me to do stuff or they gonna size me up and all that. I don't care nothing about that. But what I do care about is the anointing that's on my life. I protect the anointing that's on my life. Yes, sir. There's a whole lot of things I could do, I just don't do. All right. Amen. Why? Because I have to protect the anointing that's on my life. There's people that have an anointing that really don't care about their anointing. Amen. They don't care about their integrity with God. Amen. And so, the Bible said a double-minded man is unstable in all. See, all the way. And I don't care where you get want some stuff bursting open. You can't get this stuff bursting open when you can't be stable.
Amen.
You know, God's just going to give it to me just because. No. No, you know. No. See, let me tell you something. The Antichrist is real.
Yes, he is.
The Antichrist is very real.
Yes,
Let me say that again. The Antichrist is very real.
Amen.
And the Antichrist is changing the minds of people by showing them where they're not going.
Amen.
Amen. They've assigned numbers to you.
All right.
You are a number. You are a number. If all of y'all got a job back here about 10 years ago, they signed, you've been working there 20, 30 years, and they started assigning you numbers.
Okay.
Now you have scan cards.
All right.
How many of y'all got a real job that got scan cards? Now my job don't require me to have a Amen. But we got scan cards now to identify you. When that scan card is not presented right, what they do is they have to issue you another card. And so before that card comes, you got to come up under a temporary code.
All right.
Antichrist. The other day, I think it was the other day, I know it was the other day. I got a text message, email from a credit card that I had, and they said, your card is being compromised. And so you know, I went to my wallet and see that I had a card in that wallet, and so I pulled the card out, and the email said, you're going to get an important phone call in a few minutes, answer the call. They must knew me because I don't answer. They must knew I don't answer. But the lady called and I got on the phone, and she said, there's a transaction going through on your card for $304. Are you aware of that? I said, no ma'am, I don't use this card. She kept talking. I said, well, tell me this. I said, how did they get this number? She said, you probably scanned it somewhere and they kept it until it was an available time to use it. And I sat there and I thought, I said, you know, the devil takes our identity and he let us act up every now and then. He don't really say nothing. He just keeps letting us act up until it gets just about right. And what he does, he presents your foolishness.
All right.
Amen. And it messes up everything you do. Because somebody is looking for you to act right because you said you saved.
All right.
You said that God had done something in your life. When you actually get to a place where you smear or darken your anointing, it's hard for you to convince people now that your anointing has been cleared up.
All right.
Now, I'm going to tell you why I said that. That card, they really could have kept the card. After they cleared that money off there, they could have kept the card because I don't need the card. You follow what I'm saying? You need your anointing.
Amen. Amen.
When you become unstable and you cannot validate your stand with God.
Amen.
You lose ground where you are with people.
Amen.
The Bible says, I'll let your enemies be at peace with you. But if you're unstable where you are, We need to have a different level of understanding about what the devil is doing in our lives now.
Amen.
Because the devil want to mess you up.
Amen.
Do you know how long people talk about what you did after you have cleared it up?
Okay.
Amen. I did some stuff 20 or 30 years ago, and my name come up somewhere, and they said, oh no, I don't do that with him because he don't. The Lord has saved me, sanctified me, filled with the Holy Ghost, and cleaned me up, and they still remember that I used to be a crook. I did. I could get some stuff now. Used to be. Past tense.
All right.
Past tense. I'm stable. Solid. Strong. Sam, I used to be, if the police was behind me, I got nervous. I'm talking about I got real nervous. He couldn't stay behind me long. I'm going to turn off on another street. He couldn't stay behind me too long now. He's riding behind me. I'm looking at that mirror. So where's he going? Amen. But now, they stopped me, and I asked them, what you stopped me for?
All right.
Amen. Amen. This little white boy in Byron, I think he just don't like me because he always stopping me for foolishness. And I ask him all the time, I said, how long you been on this for? I said, why you stop me? He told me one time, your tint too dark on your car. I said, man, I've been driving this car with this tint on it, and you just not seeing this car? Other money stopped me. I come off the interstate. It's like he just wanted to stop me. I pulled in front of the truck. He come from 5 miles back and stopped me at Walgreens. I said, what you stop me for this time? He said, you didn't yield to the right of way. I said, I yield like everybody else. He said, well, I'm going to have to give you this ticket. I said, well, you do what you need to do. Give me. I told that lady the other day, if I'm not paying this ticket, y'all might well give me up for a day. And I hope he there when I get there. But what I'm saying is, when you got strength where you are,
All right.
you don't worry about nobody doing anything or even thinking they can do something to you when you're stable where you are. You got to be solid and you got to be strong. You got to be to that point where you know that now, I don't care what you pull up on me, it's always going to come back.
Amen.
Run my name, run my social, run my driver license, run my tag. You got to know that you're right.
Amen.
God says that, this is what God is saying. He said that when you get double-minded, the devil knows that now you're worldly and you can't stand for stuff that's going to take people to the kingdom.
All right.
I asked a question the other night in Bible study, what is the difference between church and kingdom? And I got 2 or 3 answers about that. But see, when you got kingdom, you expect something of God.
Amen.
You expect moving somewhere with God. Church folk just have church. People folk get off in the Word of God and see what God has already given me that I need to do, that I want to get to the next level with Him. I want to do something different. I want to do something more. I want to do something that I'm bringing myself to God. We used to keep praying. We pray, and we want God to cover us. We want God to do this for us. We want God to heal our family. We want God to give us new jobs. We want God to give us new houses. But now, since God has already done what you have, now God wants you to give back to Him. You become kingdom because now He taught you how to do it a different way. You was in school when you was churching. Now God has brought you the kingdom, and now I want to give God what He gives. The Bible says that God will give us resources to give back to Him. I become kingdom. The Bible says the kingdom of God is likened unto a man that walks into a field and find gold, find a treasure. The Bible says he comes back to town, sell all he got, and buys the field. What have you found that God will give you, that God now wants you to buy, sell out? Because that's what kingdom like. I want to give all I got now. I'm not just coming to church.
Amen.
People, they used to tell us, child, you need to come to church. You need to be in church. You need to hear what the preacher says. But now God has given us stability. He wants us to give him something now. Amen. And that's why the Bible says, honor the Lord with thy substance in the first fruit of all thine increase.
Amen.
We want to gain, but we don't want to give nothing.
Amen. You know you're right. Amen.
This little boy, and y'all might have seen this little boy on the news. He's 11 years old and he's in college now. In college. That boy said this morning, he said, if you want to live, learn something.
Yeah, okay.
Learning will give you life.
Amen.
11 years old. Do y'all realize that we're the age we are and we hadn't yet learned that all we got to do is give? I keep saying, Lord, when I get there, I'm going to give this. When I get a few more dollars, I'm going to give that. God don't want you to wait till he give you something for you to, you ought to have already in your spirit.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen. I said to the church the other Sunday that we ought to give, and at first I asked that we would give $25,000 over our tithes and offering. Last Sunday, I said, well, we're going to have a program, but I still want y'all to give. Kingdom people will get in their mind, I want to give the church $10,000. I want to give the church $5,000. I want to give $500. Let me give $5. Let the kingdom folks do it. Oh. Why? Because we are building kingdom. We are walking in kingdom with faith. You should not want your house to be.
All right now.
Amen. Amen. Let me tell y'all, this is what I do know. Y'all don't get mad at me. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Just saying what I'm saying. Amen. Amen. Because I do some of these things sometimes. I used to do it out of ignorance, but now let me say this. Let me say this. We buy too much stuff that's not of God.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. The world have offered us stuff. The world have offered us stuff. Let me tell you, the world have offered us stuff. Amen. Amen. Offered us stuff. I told you last Sunday about the $250 tennis shoes that my grandson had, right? Amen. But look how much stuff. I know ladies putting hair on their head. Y'all excuse me. Amen. They put hair on their head that cost $400 and $500. They buy that Brazilian stuff and they do sew-ins. Amen. That's what they do. They sew it. Yeah, they got some thread. They sew that stuff and they can shake it and they can do it. Amen. Shoes that cost, purses that, what you call it? Red bottoms. How many go? Lord have mercy. Just to come in church, just to go to work, just to walk around so somebody can say, oh, she got it going on, or he got, you got cars and rims and clothes that nobody likes. That you're not going to get nothing back from.
Amen.
And God said, if you'll give to me the first of it.
Yes, sir.
Amen. We always want to survive. And God, because we say God is God, he got more than I got. Foolishness.
Amen.
And I'm not talking prosperity. I keep telling y'all this. This is not prosperity preaching.
All right.
I'm telling you that if you obey God, God never intended for Christian believers to be broke. He never intended for you level that God would have upon us. Listen, in Jeremiah 1 and verse 12, it says, Then said the Lord unto me, Thou hast well seen, for I will hasten my word to perform it. In one version of the Bible, it said, I watch over my word to perform it. Every time God says something to you, only thing God wants you to do is believe his word, saturate that word in your spirit, and he's going to perform that he's saying unto you.
Amen.
He said he wants your wine press to burst open. That's what he said.
Yes, sir.
He said we need wine. Only thing I'm saying to you, when we become wise where we are and stop doing stuff that don't count.
Amen.
See, the world do foolish stuff. The world says that I can go down to the boat down in Vicksburg and put $50 in and I'm going to win $5. That's what the world says. God said that if you give me like the widow woman did, she gave all she had. She gave all she had. She gave from her heart though. Amen. She gave all she had. And the Bible said that she did more than those people that gave what they could give. Because they didn't give from me. We believe that we can pull some numbers from the slot machine. Or we can do the lottery. That's what the world believes.
Amen.
But God says you'll honor me if you get along with me. Amen. Amen. The other day I got tickled. I keep saying the other day though. This recent stuff. Remember I said the other day. Recent stuff. Amen. My daddy come over to my shop the other day. He don't usually come. I hadn't seen him in a day or two. But I called him to see how he's doing. He said, where you at? I said, I'm at the shop. He said, I'm going to come by there. And I said, okay. He come by there and he stayed about an hour and 20 minutes. Just running his mouth. Boy, he was talking. Just talking. I done leaned up against the truck. He talked so long. He said, well, I'm going to get ready to go. He went fumbling. He kept fumbling in his pocket on his coat. And all of a sudden, he pulled some big heads out. Y'all know what that is. All right, we ain't gonna tell you what it is. But he handed it to me. And I said, wow. I said, what that for? I said, don't worry about you answer that. I said, I just told the church the other day, stop asking questions. I'm not going to give you this stuff. Don't tell me. Tell me what it's for. Now, if anybody know my dad, now he's cheaper than cheap. He's not frugal, he's cheap. Cheap. But when he gave me that money, the Lord reminded me of how quick harvest comes to us. Amen. That believe. Amen. Now, I've been sick all week, so I really didn't work. I just been kind of in and out. I've been sick, so I didn't. And so Thursday, I thought I would get up and go to the shop. I said, I'm going to finish something, so I need to get a few dollars, because I don't like spending money I already got. I like spending money that I don't have, like I paid. You know how you get extra money? That's what I like spending. I like spending money that's not already, Yeah. So I thought I would go over there. And the Lord said to me, Regina, and I don't know why I called your name, but it's purpose why I called your name. But the Lord said this to me. He said it to me. He said, now I've took care of you all this time. He said, what makes you think that you're going to do anything today that I already took care of? You know what I did in this part? I sat down. I'm saying this to you all. I'm closing out. I'm telling y'all this. I've been walking in this message for 4 weeks now. God will not let me off this message. I promise you, Omega, God is ready to bless your life. Amen. This is not no prosperity message. I'm telling you, this is a wise wisdom message that if you will follow the work that God has put before you, it's going to work. A lot of y'all been with me a few years, and I'm telling you, I've been young and now I'm old. I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor seen big bread. Now y'all never seen me come before y'all crying and say, well, I'm lost, because I ain't never told y'all that. I ain't never told y'all that. I've been down, but you don't know it. No, you know why you don't know it? Because the God that I serve. I'm telling you, the God that I serve. See, I don't depend on folk. I depend totally on God. I've been through some hard times, some bad times, some dark times, some I don't know times. I've been through some time where I couldn't see tomorrow or the next second. But God, I'm telling y'all, if y'all would understand that if I would put my heart into what I give, sometimes you don't understand where you want to give $50 and God said give 500. Say, God, I don't understand it. You don't need to understand it. If he tells you to write the check, and sometimes you don't know, even the person that you got, you're not giving it to, sometimes he'll tell you, give it to me. Amen. I'm telling you, I tell most folk that God has taken care of me so long, I don't know none of that. I don't know none of that. He has taken care of me so long. It's not about me going to the shop, and God has blessed me down at that shop, but I promise you, I do not work to live. Let me say that again because some of y'all missed that. I do not work to live. I work to give. Let me say it again. I do not work to live. If I give away something, or if I give God something, the old folk used to say, you can't be God. You cannot be God given. Amen. 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 The widow woman said to Elijah, she said, look, they're going to take my sons. My husband left a debt here. He said, what you got in your house? She said, all I got is a little oil. He said, go borrow some buckets. Yes. He said, when you get up, he said, go in your room and close the door. All right. If you look at sometimes God tell you to close the door and cut off people that don't understand where you are. Sometimes they don't understand why you walk away from the job. All right. Sometimes they don't understand why you walk away. They got money laying on the table and you say, no, I can't take it. Because sometimes that money is not what God said. Amen. How many of you have had a job offer? And the job offer looks good, but it's going to take you away from the Lord. All right. And you have to walk away. All right. Amen. Because see, what I'm doing is, I'm not just trusting God, I got faith in God. Amen. Because see, the trust lets me know that he's there. All right. Faith lets me know I got to do something when I can't see him there. All right. I don't understand. I don't understand. Sometimes I'm telling y'all, sometimes God tells me to do some stuff. I promise you, I don't understand why God tells me. I don't know why he chose me to do it. Okay. But since he chose me. Since he chose me. He said, because you obeyed me. He said, this is what I'm going to do for you. I need y'all to get out of that scared mode. Yes. All right. Yes. I know you get scared. I've been there. Get nervous. Amen. Amen. Get very nervous. Repo man outside, you keep watching. The light truck come down the street, and the only reason they come down the street because somebody lights is down, the pole is down the street. You think, oh, well, we pay that. Girl, see he out there now. I've been there, I'm telling you. I've been there. To where the people call you on the phone, you 8 ounces long, or you tired of telling them the same thing. Okay. And I know we have some people that's not in that position, to where you pay your bills on time, you pay them before time. I understand that. But there's something that you need from God that you can't pay for.
Amen.
You're going to have faith in God that press will burst with new wine.
Yes, sir.
Because the Antichrist want to kill you just where you are.
Amen.
I said to y'all the other night that there were some leaves that were left in that old bottle of wine. And in them old leaves could go in that new bottle. They rested. And some of us are still resting on that old stuff. And we don't want to get up because, see, we remember where I used to be. And years ago when I was in this shape, this is how I got out of it. It's not there no more. God have changed the dynamics of where you were because now we're kingdom, we're not church. Amen. It's some of you won't understand kingdom and you'll go back to doing church because it feels better. It's a preacher said the other day, it don't take all that speaking in tongues and shouting and going on. I said, he must yet have not gotten to that place.
Now you know you're right.
He hadn't gotten to that place yet. I cried because I don't have nothing else to do. Amen. I was hollered, I was strained, I was been, and all God allowed me to do is holler.
All right.
To call out his name. He must have gotten to that place where he didn't have nothing to eat yet.
All right.
He had got to that place where somebody was about to die and God said, go in there and lay hands on him.
All right.
He ain't got that place yet. Amen. It's a fellow down in New Orleans. It's a fellow down in New Orleans. And we prayed for him back in December. And a lot of folk were praying for him. Back in December, he was in the hospital because the chemo, that his body would not receive the chemo, and he was going to die. The doctor said he was going to die before Christmas. But the other day, I said the other day again, didn't I? Yeah. Amen. But the other day, went down to the house. I didn't know, it was another friend of mine. He went down to the house. Amen. And the guy is sitting in his house to fix a meal. When he had given him up to die, but God. No, we don't understand it. You said don't take all that. Yeah, it takes that. Yeah. The Lord told me to take off running around the church. Guess what? Amen. I got to start running because God done it. I don't understand all, but God has done so much.
Yes, he has.
In this season we're in right now. Adrian, you can go ahead and start the play.
Yes, sir.
In this season we're in right now, it's going to take the believer.
Amen.
It's going to take the believer.
Amen.
Trusting God, having faith in God,
Amen.
and listening to the word of God.
Amen.
The wisdom that works is the wisdom that comes from God.
Amen. Amen.
No, see, I've been to school, I've been to seminary. I act like a dumb man sometimes. Yeah, because I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't try to know it. I don't try to look at water. I go to places sometimes, they start talking and I ain't like, what are you talking about? That's what my facial expression look like. What are you talking about? A lot of times I know what they're talking about. But because now I got to see it a different way.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to even act like I know. If you just give it to me like you're going to give it to me. Let me learn it a different way. I said this to the Bible class the other night for you that was not here. God is raising up children now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That have a special anointing on them that's going to be able to lay hands on people.
Amen. Amen.
Because we're walking in kingdom now.
Amen.
No, we don't understand it. We don't understand it. We tell them, boy, set your butt down somewhere. But God is raising up a nation.
Yes, he is.
That's going to obey what he's saying, and it's going to take children. 4, 5, 6 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old, that can believe God. Because they hadn't gotten hard yet to where now they're pushing God off. They hadn't gotten so much in their mind yet they're pushing God off. God says to them, he said, I'm going to do something different in you. And so now children are saying, the Lord said. The Lord told me to tell you. Amen. They asked the question the other day, why is all this shooting in Jackson? Got 10 murders in Jackson already. I said to a guy, I said, there's a demonic force that's hovering over Jackson. Amen. It's going to take believers believing that God is still who he is. Yes, he is. To denounce the power of the enemy. Yes, sir. But if we're going to have all these meetings and try to compile all this stuff, try to man, I got to do this and the chief of police got to do that, until we come back to God. Amen. And said to God, I said, God, I don't know nothing else. Amen. Yeah. Go back to the Bible. Go back to the Bible because it's the word that said it. Moses said, Lord, I can't win this war if I can't hold my arms up. In the Bible said that Joshua and Caleb held his arms up and they won the war. Think about it. Think about it. Just think about it. Amen. Amen. Joshua said, I want to win the Lord. The sun is going down. If you can hold the sun until now. The Bible said, God, stop the sun. Yes, sir. I'm telling you, until we get wisdom that works for us, yes, sir, we'll never operate and see our present version. Amen. No, I don't understand it. But it's not for me to understand. It's not for me to understand. Amen. It's for me to obey God. Yes, sir. When I obey God, what I'm telling God, I'm ready for kingdom. Yes, sir. I'm tired of living like I've been living. Huh? Amen. I'm ready for kingdom. Yes, sir. Amen. Amen. Does God deal with you today? Don't be just a number. Don't be just a number. Because see, even in that number that the devil is throwing out, God said to me, Selena, yesterday morning, and I was in Waffle House. The Lord said, John saw a number. It was 144,000. And the devil said, well, that's the number, y'all. That's the number. I'm already in that number. But then John said, oh, there's another number. There's no way it's a number. The devil said, wait a minute now. You got to stay right there. No. John said, now, who are these that I can't number? And God said to him, he said, these are they that wash their robes in the blood of the Lamb. These are they. There's some folk that don't have that number on them. And so the Antichrist can't get you because you ain't been numbered yet. And every time the devil comes at you, he said, what's your number? Well, I don't have one. I don't have one. Why you don't have one? He's already redeemed me. He's already saturated me with his anointing. He's already covered me. I don't have a number. So when the devil comes at you, he can't touch you because he can't identify. You wonder why I keep smiling? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that come at me, a lot of stuff. No. See, stuff don't make me frown. If you can't show your strength, you can't show God. If you can't show that God is the head of your life, instead of you just telling folk, see, I have to tell folk when I get up, thank be to God for He's there. I have to show you that I haven't been numbered yet. So people live off my strength because they see the God that I serve. The anointing that's on my life. You can't depict, you can't pull it down. You can't mess it up because the wisdom that works for me is in this book. And all I got is what I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. And amen. And sometimes the Bible said that I can't pray. And over in Romans 8:26, it said when you can't pray, the Holy Ghost will pray in your praise. That's all I got. That's all. When you get to that point, when you get that lump in your throat and you don't know what to say, all you got is what you got. You got the word of God. There's wisdom that works for you. Somebody tell us, man, I'll do this, I'll do that. Well, let me go home a minute. Let me go in my dorm room just for a minute. Let me get in my car just for a minute. Let me walk off from you just for a minute. And what I'm doing is I'm consulting stuff. It really works for me. But what you're telling me is not going to work for me. It was not designed for me. So God says, if you really want to do this thing and do it right, you want to see an increase in your life, you want to increase in your finances, you want to increase in your relationship, he said, trust me and have faith in me and in the word that I've given unto you. Amen. Let me close. Let me close. Let me close. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I got that. Thank you, Lord. If you're here, and God is doing something different with you, and you just want to get closer, you want to get closer to God. What you've been doing is listening to that stuff that worked in the past. It's not working now. You want God to do something greater in you. You want that anointing to burst out. You want that anointing to be free. You want to be free to do some things that you've never done before. There's a ministry down inside of you. There's a gifting inside of you, and God wants to keep doing and doing and doing for you. And you don't know how to release that thing that's on you. God said, obey me. So you're going to do like the lady did the other day. He said, you're going to get a phone call after a while. Answer the call. Answer the call. He's calling your name. And yeah, sometimes it might not sound like it used to sound. God is calling us to a greater anointing now. I realized the other day that I'm 55 years old and I can't do the stuff I used to do. Amen. So I can still do some of it, but it takes me a little longer. So what God said is that for every season, I'm going to give you a greater spirit. I'm going to give you a greater anointing. I'm going to give you a greater awakening. And so for every time we get older and older and our bodies do not conclude where we're at, God's going to give you something else that you can continue to move to the next place. Your expectancy is greater than what you think. So if you're here, now, if you're here and want to ask God to just save you, sanctify you and fill you with His Holy Ghost, I pray that you'll just tell God just what you said. So Lord, I'm sorry for where I am. I'm sorry for where I've been. I'm sorry for what I've done. I'm sorry that I have not served you in these years that you've given me. Lord, please forgive me for this time that I've wasted doing what I wanted to do. Now, God, I'm going to give my life, my heart, my mind, my spirit unto you. I want to give you all of it. And I realize it's a process, God, for me to do what I need to do today. I want to give you me. Now, I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be easy after you give God you. But I promise you it's a good ride. It's a good ride. It's a good ride. It feels better when you're not alone. Then there might be somebody who just want to rededicate their life back to God. So I walked away. I didn't trust you like I need to. I didn't have enough faith in you like I did. So I started down where I am. Lord, I want to give you me today. I want to return what I lost. Woo! And then there might be somebody who I feel anointed in this place. Woo! Lord, I just want to be strong. I want to be strong where I am. I want to be stronger. I feel some weakness coming sometimes. I feel like I want to say something I shouldn't say. So Lord, I want to get close to you. I want to be stronger. Why? I want to be able to lay hands. Lord, my children get in trouble sometimes, and because I'm not where I need to be, it seems like they get out of place. So Lord, make me stronger now and I can get them back in line with you. So we found our position. If you're here and you desire to come to the altar, or let them all of us, just come to the altar. We're going to close out this day at the end of. If everybody would just come to the altar, if you just come to the altar, you just come to the altar. God, I thank you. Because you've been so good to the Lord. Because you've been so good to us. 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 You've been so good to us.